What's up, guys? It's Quicksilver here, and I am back at the slime farm now, fully functioning, as you guys can tell. I'm up here in I guess the main part of the base now. As you can see, I didn't really do a whole lot with this thing yet. I might still try and do something more to build this thing out a little bit, but it is absolutely producing slimes for me, so I am a happy boy. I was a little concerned that maybe with some of the tweaks they'd given slime spawns with the swamps and everything in the little, and I guess not in the last update, that would be 1.7, but in the 1.6.2 or whatever update it was where they gave us slimes in the swamps. But it looks like that's all working out very well. So anyway, without any further ado, I just wanted to kind of give you a quick update on what that thing looked like over there. It is, like I said, it is working as I had hoped and expected it to. So life is good, and we have a lot of slime balls now. And with that said, I think it is finally time to use the end. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw some of my slime balls away here. I've already got a bunch of materials ready for our build already over the end, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to head over there, and we will get cracking on the beginning, at least, of the Enderman farm in this little episode, and I will see you in the end. Alright guys, here I am in the end, as if you couldn't tell, right? Just to kind of show you the setup here, here's what I've been kind of amassing out here so that I have plenty of stuff to work with. Figure I want to use a lot of stone bricks to build this thing with. For my redstone triggering mechanism, so that when an Enderman spawns, we're going to know that he's there, detect him, and shove him off to where he will either die or be ready for us to kill. I'm going to use tripwires and string, so I got a lot of that stuff here. Bunch of redstone. I think that using tripwire and string uses a lot less materials than it does if you use pressure plates and redstone repeaters. It's maybe a little less compact, but I don't really care about that. I've got a bunch of ladders in case I need them. I'm trying to think where I will need them, if I will need them. Yeah, I may or may not need them. So anyway, I'll hang on to those. Actually, I'm gonna put those in my inventory. Brought some wood, obviously tons and tons of bread. That's gonna be my food source while I'm building this thing. I just brought this chest out. As you can tell, I'm running really light right now. Inventory wise, I am running naked. I have no armor on. I didn't want to have anything on me that if I died I would be really pissed off about. And because I anticipate a lot of deaths, I have started this out. This is my little running counter. 0 deaths on job site. OSHA would be proud. This way I can kind of keep track of how many times I die, because like I said, I have a feeling it could be many, many, many times. Hopefully it won't, though. I'm going to be optimistic, right? So let's, I guess, get started with this thing. I'm going to go ahead and pop that out. That was my little safety block. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build 10 blocks away from this. Ultimately, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build... Boy, that didn't creepy, huh? I'm going to... It's not even close to what it's going to be, though, right? I'm going to build this thing, I think, about 225 blocks or so away from here, from the island, and that's going to make sure that we only have the Enderman spawn on our farm. But in order to do that, I want to maximize this thing for efficiency. I'm actually not sure how much I'm going to maximize it. I know past a certain point it gets a little ridiculous, but I do want to give myself the full opportunity to make it as efficient as possible. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump water down here, and this is the part where we probably start to die. If I look at my F3 chords right now, my Y position is 49. I've got 40 dirt blocks on me that I'm going to use to build down here. So we're going to build straight down. So we're going to get under, basically we're going to use water to get underneath this little arm that I just built out here, and then we're going to build down until I'm out of dirt. And that's going to let me know that I'm at the bottom, and then I'm really going to be all crazy because hopefully I'm not going to fall in the interim. But let's, actually I don't need this many of these things. Do I? Yeah, because I'm going to carry, well, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to find out, guys. So anyway, the method is kind of crazy. I'm going to jump in here, and then I'm going to start to swim up. So as soon as I let go of shift, I should fall in there. Okay, and here we go. It is now official. I should just keep doing this until I'm out, and then I got to find a way to get around to the other side of it. I should be just above the void. which is going to give us the most area. I wanted to have some area to build underneath, because I am going to, oh shoot, I got to get out of that water. There we go. Whew. Okay, there we go. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Of course, I'm not done yet, right? Okay, there we go. That really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I fully anticipated a lot of deaths here, guys. Now I want to get over on this side, because now I got to get underneath this thing, and I got to place a block. Whoa, over there. Holy crap, I can't believe that worked, guys. Okay. Whoa, oh no, there it is. First death on the job site. But you know what? We got down here, and that's good. Let's see where we respawn. Oh crap! I tried to sleep over in my bed that I have near the end. Honestly, guys, I don't mind that death. I'm a little bummed that I'm over here instead of over by the end farm, because now I got to go back through the nether to get to the farm. But that's not too damn bad. The last time I think I remember doing something like that, it was exceptionally hectic. I guess that's another thing for you. The elevator does still work after the 1.7 update, which is good. I was a little concerned. I know a lot of times when they do those updates, they break a lot of redstone, but it looks like this one was pretty stable. So alright, let me head back over there, and once we're over there, we will do a little more. Oh, you know what? I lost my ladders. Well, that's why I have a bunch of wood over there, right? So I think what I'm going to do, so that I don't kill myself again, at least for no need, since I do have the block to land on down there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put down a bunch of, man, there's a lot of pigmen in here. I'm going to use a bunch of ladders to get us down to the block that last little block that I placed, and then we will continue on. So, you know, and it's probably a good thing that, well, it's never a good thing that you die, right? But it also occurred to me I never got my X or Z coordinate, whichever one that I need, so that I can build out 200 blocks from our island. So that'll be the next thing that I will have to figure out once we're back in there. Alright guys, here I am back in the end. I did sleep in the bed right by here, so if I die again, it shouldn't be the end of the world. I'm going to suck up that water source block. I may regret that, but we'll find out. Run back over here really quick. Let's get some building blocks so that we can continue that out now. And I guess from right here, what is my coord? I need X. Okay, so this is X103. So we want to get to about X203, I think, will be our final stopping point. But I'm actually going to need a bunch of these blocks, because I think what I want to do now is I want to build kind of a stairway back up here. And I think before I do that, because I don't think I can survive a drop down there. Yeah, I'm going to say that's a great big no. Whoa, okay. I guess I'm just kind of controlling my fall here, because I'm missing a lot of blocks with these things, but that's okay as long as I stop there. Whew, okay. That wasn't creepy at all. Okay, oh man, does anybody know what my Y coord was up there, so I know how far out to build? That might have been a smart thing for me to figure out. Oh man, okay, so I'm down to 9, and I think I was at 49 before, so let's build. Ah crap, you know, I guess it doesn't matter how much far away I am. This is X113. Let's use 40 of these blocks to get me where I need to be. You know what, let's do this. Sorry guys, I promise there's a madness to my madness. There we go. This is probably going to be more than I need to build out, but I want to stair step my way back up, and I don't want to stair step my way back up and only be halfway up, so, because that would pretty well suck. So instead, I'm going to build myself way out here, much further than I need to be. Of course, I didn't bring any torches with me, so hopefully I'm not fighting Enderman when I'm building my way back up. But we'll see. I think I'm probably already far enough away, but you know, that's the thing that stinks. You guys are probably all looking at the camera, at the screen right now, and screaming, "You dumbass, you just said it was X amount." But it's weird, you know, when you're recording these things, it's a very different feeling than when you're watching them. Because I know there's been plenty of times I've been watching Doc M or Monkey Farm or somebody that I enjoy watching, and they'll say something like, let me see, I just need to do whatever, and they'll totally misquote themselves, and I'm like, man, I just heard it 2 seconds ago, and you dumbass, how can you not know what you just said? And then I find myself doing these things, and it's like, yeah, you don't know what you just said. You have no idea what you just said. Tell you what's going to be worse is I think I'm going to run out of blocks up here, and if I do, I might just jump off the side. Although I'd lose my bucket, that would suck. Because I think I'm going to need a considerable amount to get myself back. Oh well. And I don't think I have enough to do it. Unless, did I put some... Oh yeah, good. We have plenty. Never mind. Forget I spoke. Oh great. Except I just pissed off an Enderman, that's all I need. Don't come up here. Leave me alone. You know, it's weird though, I'll hear that noise in here a lot in the end, and I'll think, okay, I'm about to get jumped, and then they don't actually ever show up, so maybe this will be one of those times, right? They do seem pretty content just wandering around down there. I may have to use water to get... Oh, I just pissed him off though, I know I saw that. Oh man, this could really be bad, guys. Because he teleported under me and everything. Yeah, I see you down there, buddy. Oh, no. Okay, well, there we go. That's going to be 2 deaths. See you in a second. Guys, I was just saved by miraculous Mojang screw-ups. I'm not exactly sure what just happened. You guys saw me die. And as soon as I died, there was a chunk error, I guess. Not entirely sure what the hell happened. There was an error that caused Minecraft to crash as I was entering the void, and I got a really cool little official error message and everything, and as soon as I said report to Mojang and tried to oh man, not again, seriously? As soon as I told it I wanted to report the error and all that good stuff, and I rebooted, I was standing where you guys saw me. Alright guys, so the Endermen have come to watch me make an ass of myself. As you can see, I've updated our sign to yes on job site. I did manage to finish this part out, and it is creepy, guys. It's like running out onto a balance beam into space. So anyway, I've built this thing out. I think it's about 100 blocks away from the little spawn-in area, and I want to go about another 100 blocks out still. I did have a metric ton of Enderman spawning in on here. This is at 213, so I guess I only have to go another 90 blocks that way technically, but I've got it set up so I've got 100 blocks here. It can't hurt to go further than I mentioned, but I want to make sure I go at least that far away just so that when I have a large build, I don't have to worry about any of the Endermen spawning anywhere except in the trap that we're going to build for them. So that is actually the goal here. And as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm holding down shift religiously with my left pinky so that I am, like, I guess in a walk mode, and I can't fall off the edge no matter how far I push. And then I'm just holding down the right mouse button so that as I get in range to place another block, it places it down. So it's a little slow going, but it is a safe way to do it. Tedious as hell, absolutely, but again, it's safe and it gets us where we need to be. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to keep doing this, and I will check in with you guys when I get to our destination. Alright guys, here we are. We are at Build Central. I've actually given myself a little bit of a platform out here to celebrate, just to make myself feel a little safer. Our X coordinate out here is 309. We're actually going to build the farm a little further away from here. But yeah, if I head due straight back that way, I will find the island where we have all our other stuff. I want to go ahead and eventually I'm going to transport everything out here so I have all my materials to build with right here. Actually, let's make this a little wider. It can't hurt, right? But yeah, I guess just to clarify for you guys, now that I'm out of blocks, great, I'll have to go back and get those before I can actually build. But I am going to base this, actually I'll head back while I'm talking to you. The build that I'm going to base this on, I guess it was done by Panda of the ZipCrowd server. Doc M77's got a really great tutorial that I guess he got permission to do from Panda a while ago. I'm adapting Doc's tutorial only in the sense that I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use tripwires instead of the pressure plates and redstone repeaters that he uses in his, as I mentioned earlier, just for a means to save myself some redstone and some materials and stuff like that. Other than that, yeah, I think I'm going to be doing this, I think it's pretty much verbatim to what he does. So if you want to check that out so you can do this on your own, if I leave you fuzzy on anything or anything like that, yeah, his tutorial, like I said, just if you do a search for Enderman Farm, you'll find it, man. Docs is the, or I say Docs, Pandas / Docs is the one that always shows up. So I don't think there's going to be any challenge for you if you're interested in doing it. It should be pretty easy to find. I'm just going to grab a couple of stacks of this stuff for now. Let's grab some sticky pistons. Actually, I'm going to make my platform that I'm going to do this on 17 blocks wide, so we need twice that. Hell, I'll just grab a stack, make life easier, right? And then I'll center myself up here and run straight back out. This is the creepy part right here. God, if I'm off just a little bit, I go crashing over the side. Eventually, we'll do something to make this a little safer. I don't know. I don't really like doing minecart tracks a whole lot for transport other than what we did in the nether. But they are a means to make sure you're not going to go flying off the side of something. So I might do that. Alternatively, and I might do an addition, I might throw down some walls on either side of us or something like that. But I don't know. We'll figure that out after the fact. So now that we're back here, I'm going to eat some steak really quick and we'll get to it. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to build 17 blocks wide, so that means I need 8 on this side and 8 on that side, plus the one in the middle. So it'll give us 16 plus the 1 is 17. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll run back over here, because I'm gangsta like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And at this point, we'll go ahead and we'll make this 2 blocks wide here. I think my little build platform that I put back there is probably going to be a little too close, but we'll see. Alright, so now that we've got that in place, and I feel a modicum of safety, let's go ahead and throw some sticky pistons on here. The only thing, there's a lot that's going to suck about this build. The only other thing, or the next thing that's going to suck about this build, how about we go that way with it, is I am going to have to basically use water to get underneath this thing again, and as you saw with the other time that I fell via the water, the toughest thing is I only have 9 blocks the water will travel down before it hits the void, so I can't really go down very far. But we're going to have to get underneath these sticky pistons and this stone right here so that we can get redstone torches under them so that we can power everything up. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but I don't know, we'll figure it out, right? The next thing I need to do is I've got to put a row of another row of stone bricks here, which I guess isn't at all tricky. That was a mistake though. Bye-bye, block. And I'll do the same on the other side here, and then once we have them all in place, we'll come back and we'll hit the ones that we haven't done yet on the left side. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw down some torches here too. Now ultimately, and I'm going to have to make another run back to our entrance area because I've got to get some redstone that's going to go on top of these. Because this is how we're going to actually power those pistons, is we're going to throw some redstone on here and on here. We'll throw glowstone on top of these, that way everything will stay lit up here. And in fact, speaking of being lit up here, let me go ahead and light this sucker up. I'm not going to go too crazy overkill with it, but I just don't want any friendies spawning out here. So that's going to be that, and then I think I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little platform here to walk around. I'm just going to go around the whole outside edge of this sucker with that. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and I will frame that in. I'll go get some redstone. Actually, what I think I might do is I'll frame that in and then I'm going to go get all my stuff and I'll bring it back out here so that you don't have to keep watching me run back and forth. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, so I've brought everything out here. I do need to record one more death. I didn't have this thing lit up very well, and apparently the Enderman that was up here got mad when I tried to push him off the end, and he smacked me, and since I have no armor on, he pretty much beat the crap out of me. So, I guess moving along here, I should probably not do this until I have my glowstone out, or else I risk the same fate, but I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to light up the edges really well and hope for the best. So, anyway, this, like I mentioned, this is where I'm wanting to throw my redstone, is right next to this. That way when I feed it power, and I'm going to do that from underneath, which, oh boy, I'm not looking forward to that. But once I get that set up, I should be able to control it via a lever that I've already thrown down over here. So I think, before I go and get my glowstone to toss up here, I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to hope I don't hate it too badly. Let me see. I'm trying to think the best bet for this. I might want to get underneath this thing somehow and get a little platform of dirt built up, and then build a little staircase back up and out. So let's put our anything that's important away here. I'll keep 6 torches with me. I don't think I'm going to need a shovel. I hope I'm not going to need a sword, or else I'm going to have a lot of trouble down there, right? Don't need food. Don't need stone bricks yet. Yeah, let's just leave all this stuff up here except for a couple torches. I'll keep the sword up here even. And the water bucket's going to get placed back too once we're done here. So, alright, here we go. That's going to be it, and I'll bet you we can see where that stops even. That's all the room I'm going to have to play in. Okay, well there you go. At least we had the water placed. Alright, see you in a few. Alright guys, I take that as a cue. It was Fate's way of telling me I was being a little bitch about the glowstone. So, I did go back and get some glowstone so we can do this, keep this place lit up. And I did also update the sign, but that's okay. Alright, so there, now we have a nice little pyramid shaped thing there with glowstone on top. We want to be able to push that thing up and down. And eventually, I may need to move this lever back a little bit. I'm trying to think, if I want to have a floor in here that's at this height of half slabs, I think I'll need to have steps down, 1 block here, 2 here. I guess that'll be right before our entrance maybe. Alright, that'll probably be fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Moving it shouldn't be as bad as building it, so let's just go for it, right? Let's try this again. As long as I can get a start down here, then I should be okay, right? That's the theory anyway. Let's try and do this the smart way this time, if there is a smart way to do this project. Whoa, holy crap. Almost had a repeat performance, kids. Where do I want to place this? I think that's going to work, right? Can I get on it? Yes. Whew. Okay. Of course, I didn't bring a bucket with me to get rid of the water. And I only have 3 of these left, but you know what? I don't need this guy. I don't need that guy. How am I going to get back up here? Well, let's do it this way. 1, 2... I can't get underneath it unless I get back in the water stream again. Okay. Let's hope we don't have another death, kids. Get over there, get over it. Yes. Okay, there we go. Pant, pant, pant. Of course, now we have this issue. Okay. Let's see if I can break this before I drown. I don't think I can. Okay, let's figure out a different way to do that then. If I could place a block... Of course, that's the only block I have too. Can I get it back? Yes, okay, good. Quite the puzzle. Because if I get off of that thing, I got an even bigger problem. Alright, well, let's do it like this. Alright, I'll figure this out. There we go. Come on. As long as I don't... Oh, come on. It's counting that as being underwater? There we go. Just let it push me almost off and keep it going, right? Come on. Come on. Think we got it, guys. Think we got it. Oh, come on. Whew. Okay. There we go. Thank God. Now we can get rid of the water source there. And we can start building a proper little platform underneath here to build on, which I hope is going to be low enough. Because I really don't want to do that again. Alright, let's see what we've got here. I need that, I need that. Did I die carrying a pick? I did. Need to get more wood down here soon at this rate. Okay. Actually, let's get this guy too, and a bunch more dirt. I'm not messing around. If I'm going to be underneath this thing building, I am not going to risk my ass to do it. Except, you know what, I think we are. I think we're probably going to be a block too high. We'll see. I really hope not, because if not, I got to go back and get another bucket, because that was our last bucket and all that good stuff. But as long as I can get to these things, that's all I really care about. So let's find out. Alrighty, so that's that guy. I want to pull my power out to there. And yes, the dirt is temporary. But I have a feeling you guys knew that. There we go. Now we can bring it down a little more. Gonna have to do it this way. Okay. Let's figure out where we need to pop a block underneath here, or do we? I think that's where we gotta get our power, is right here. So we get on this side of it, I think. We can throw a redstone torch. We'll do it in here. That way we can block up there. Yeah, I think this will work. Yeah. Oops, of course I don't have a redstone torch down here with me. Let's go make one. Actually, let's make two, because that's what we're going to need so that we can get our power run under here. And I have a feeling we're probably getting pretty close to time on this video, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get this guy in place. And honestly, I think once we get this part done, this will be the worst part. And that's a good sound to hear, because that means that it did get to it, and that I should be able to control it with that lever now. Yep, excellent. So I've just got to run my power a little further along back here to the back, and we should be all set. So I'm going to go ahead and do this just so I can get around it. And build the exact same thing over here. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to do it this way, and we're going to lose a block, but I don't care. I'm going to get this stuff out of here too, because we don't need this. And I'd get this out too. Can I? Yeah, I think I can. Sweet. Keep it clean, right? Now, I think I'm going to try and do the same thing here. I'm just going to leave this block out of there for now. And this should keep us kind of centered here, guys. So we should be able to, yeah, alright. That's the sound we want to hear. So I'll get that out of there. This out of here, this out of here, here, and here. Now I should be able to place the redstone that I need to control this thing on these two blocks. And they come back down. So my God, guys, I think we've got it. And I'm actually going to keep a little of this platform down here just in case I ever need to get back under here for any reason. Although I will replace it with decent blocks. And we'll put some kind of a lighting, we'll put some light down here too, because I don't want to have any visitors. What are you, all of my torches? Did I die with my torches? Dear God. You that? Nope, there we go. I see that, or I'm going to have a big stash of them down here when I'm done. So we'll light that. Not that that needs it. We'll light it over here. Same reason. Just 'cause. Alright, it's only 2 blocks high in most of these areas anyway, so I don't think we need to worry about anybody spawning here, since there are only 2 block high entities in the end. But alright, there we go. I think at this point we can control our floor. Yes, so when it's up like that, when the Endermen fall, they will live, and when it's down like that, it will just be collection time. So, alright guys, I think we're going to call that a video, and in the next episode we will continue to build this thing, and I will actually start on maybe some of the spawning pads up there for the Enderman, and the enclosure that's going to keep us safe when we're down here collecting stuff. So, if you liked what you saw, please leave me a like. It really helps the channel out a bunch. If you have not already subscribed, please do subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.